Okay.
They're leading into a trap. They're not going to let Trump get anywhere near the White House. They're not going to let him. And by hell or high water, one way or another, they're not going to have him. They're not going to let him.
What about the other two, though?
It's not them.
Who is it?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Hey, look at the people who voted to keep Trump off the ballot. Who are they putting up? Who are lawsuits to keep him off the ballot? Larry Fink to Reid Hoffman. Who are they propping up? So it's a game. And I'm in this to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yes, looks like CNN is admitting defeat after Amber Rose explained why she is voting for Trump at the RNC.
The left told me to hate Trump, and even worse, to hate the other side, the people who support him. When you cut through the lies, you realize the truth. American families were better when Donald Trump was president. We were safer, wealthier, and stronger. A vote for Donald Trump is a vote to put money back in our pockets and good food on our kids' plates.
These kinds of voices, I heard some grousing about this from some of the conservative. This is how you change the composition of the electorate.
That was probably the most dangerous speak for the Democratic coalition. That is a young woman of color. She's describing the experience a lot of people have, feeling that maybe if you're around too many liberals, you might get criticized too much, or you might not be able to speak your mind. And she spoke to it really well. And she's way more famous than any of us up here.
Yes, I don't know if you have seen this. Former CIA analyst suggests Trump set up his own assassination attempt. Her, who worked for the agency for 11 years, suggested Trump set up a fake hit because he is desperate to stay out of prison. Trump was hit with a bullet because he is desperate to stay out of prison. Her is suggesting that Trump perfectly timed his health theory to dodge the bullet, something that is practically impossible. If we are going to flood conspiracy theory, it's actually more likely the CIA set up the assassination attempt. That is, according to the person who sent this out, extremely concerning. And she deleted the tweet, immediately receiving backlash on Twitter. This is what she now put out.
It's un-American to not take a phone call from the president, even if he represents a party that you are in opposition to. I'm sorry. You can grieve however you want, and this won't reach the widow and the family members of the people who, the man who died over the weekend. But the president of the country represents us. That's their job. And if the president is calling to express sympathy on behalf of America, and you don't want to take the call because he's a Democrat, and you were just at a Trump rally where, by the way, you got shot at, it's not like Biden did it. I think it's un-American. She could do whatever she wants, whatever. I would note that Trump put out a little tweet, and he did not recognize that family at first. Yes, I know they're raising money. He's not giving money. He's raising more money, like out of another fund, as far as I understand. But still, my point is not that. My point is it's un-American. The president is the president. Period. And it's un-American if you're only going to want to hear from the guy or person that represents your party. That's ridiculous. But grieve however you want. I still think it's un-American. Make it a great day. Take good care.
Yes, when you take a look at this video, you just saw, according to this article, psychologist blast the widow of Corey, who sacrificed his life for his family, as un-American because she refused a call from Biden. Insane, right?
Biden had been up there giving that speech, men in white coats would have interrupted him and carted him off and put him in a padded wagon. I thought today I would wake up and the TV would be full of like doctors talking about Donald Trump's cognitive decline. I thought it would be full of Republicans hanging their heads in shame like Democrats did. Joe Biden had a bad 90-minute debate. He said it's one episode. That's what we've seen so far. What we saw yesterday was a replay of Trump's 90-minute constant rallies. It's too bad the bandage was just over his ear. It should have been over his mouth.
Yes, according to this tweet, Update: the former CIA analyst deleted her tweet and then called people morons. Context: moron. The point was that no, he didn't take a bullet for his country. The point was that he's running to stay out of prison, and thus is why he took a bullet. No one believed he set himself up, and you are a fool for trying to twist this into that. Now she's changing her words after receiving massive backlash on social media. And The View said something that triggered a lot of people, and it is extremely concerning to say the bullet could have touched Bernie's mouth, not the ear.
I tried to stay out of politics, but after everything that's happened to our country over the past 4 years and everything that happened last weekend, I can no longer stay silent. I'm here tonight because I want the world to know that Donald Trump is a real American hero. And I'm proud to support my hero as the next president of this United States. You know, guys, I've known Donald Trump for over 35 years. You know, hold on a second, hold on. I just had a flashback. Man. This is really tripping. You know, the last time I was up on stage, Donald Trump was sitting at ringside at the Trump Plaza. I was bleeding like a pig, and I won the world title right in front of Donald J. Trump. And you know something? He's going to win in November, and we're all going to be champions again when he wins. And like I said, I've known that man for over 35 years, and he's always been the biggest patriot, and he still is. He's always told you exactly what he thought, and he still does, brother. And no matter the odds, he always finds a way to win.
That's
I want you to listen to a little bit of what. Here's where I thought it was lacking. He said the political rhetoric's gotten too hot.
And finally, new rules.
If you looked at the moment that you heard that
just to be clear.